Hello and welcome back to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host Lex coming to you straight from the heart where the talk is real and the vibe is always live. We're here with you once again. Yes, we are. For any questions, show requests, or feedback, you can reach us at Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com. That's YANDEX.com, and as well as check out our wonderful pages, should I say, and all the insights that we have at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. That's realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. Sometimes I speak a little fast. A little Spanish lingo tries to come up in there sometimes. But we're actually thinking about having some episodes coming out in Spanish and translated as well once we have our YouTube channel and different ones open for that on this beautiful broadcast show. Yes, we do. You can check out the links and all the disclaimers and so much more at the blogspot that we have, and multiple pages of insights and different things you can check out that will only enhance who you are and those around you, and different jewels of knowledge. You can also tune in with us at any time at TuneIn, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, Spreaker.com. We also have iHeartRadio, iTunes, SoundCloud, and many, many more avenues opening up, and possibly Deezer and some other ones as well. So let's not hesitate to get on there. Thank you for those who are going to be rolling out for their prizes for the hashtag Winter Transformation Challenge, and as well as the hashtag RDDC 2018. I think it's Inspire Challenge. So I might have said that the wrong way, but those who hit us up, we're also found at our handle is at Real Double Dose Channel on Instagram, and we have the RDC Lex team on Facebook, and we also have our Google Plus and so much more. We're out there, okay? We're out there. It doesn't all get said in these little minute and a half moments when I say it, but I'm just there to refresh your mind on being able to catch up with us like we like to catch up with you. So this is a little inspiration that I wanted to put out there. Our segments, don't take it the wrong way. I know a lot of you have inquired about, hey, Lex, the show seems to be getting a little shorter. Some of you say you want them longer and different ones. And we're trying to give you enough snippets to where you're not feeling so, overwhelmed, should I say. And I'm not saying this from us. I just know you guys have a lot of things that you're subscribed to or things that you're into. And we love the feedback. And there's going to be some episodes that reach the 20-minute mark. There might be some that reach a half an hour mark. But right now, they're hitting between 10 to 15 minutes. And that's what it's all about. It's about taking that information and gravitating towards it and just giving you some motions to kind of stir in your mind and replay and share and do what you need to do and keep it moving and keep it growing, keep it positive, awesomely you. So this is going to be called, this segment is hashtag, and okay, well, I just want you to hear me out on this one before I say it. I'm going to hesitate. Injection, okay, to infection. I know. Don't get me on that. But, come on. You have to hear it first. Injection to infection. It's a little hard to say fast, but that's why it's a little quick double dose. And those of you who have any kind of problems with drug abuse or so much more, this is definitely not that kind of way I'm speaking about. And if you have those kind of problems, please reach out to as much help as you can to help you out with this journey of dealing with those problems. And it's not to antagonize anyone, but this is always metaphorically speaking. And when I say hashtag injection to infection, what I mean is, think about the times, right? We're going to dive right in. Think about the times we have those around us who are injecting their poison. Okay, injecting their negative words, injecting their problematic situations. Or the ones, sometimes, let me take another page from my book. Sometimes I can't tell if someone's like really going through it or they're just, I have so many snakes in my garden. Okay, I'm just saying. And I don't try to judge anyone. I give them the floor for opportunity. But you can smell a rat. I'm just saying. You can. Sometimes I don't know if they're just going through it and they just need someone to talk to. Or is it going to come up to be that, can you help me kind of thing? And it's like, there's nothing wrong with that. But when it gets to the point where a person doesn't even care if you have a glass of water to drink or just assume a certain way or be a certain way, you have to be careful. You can't let everything say, well, this is what the universe wanted me to do, so I'm going to help 1,000 people even though I'm only fit to help 500, and then you wind up on your butt in a cardboard box. I'm just saying, and I feel bad about the situation, but there's so many people out there who are only about what they got going on. You have to be cautious of things like that. But the injection to that is always a flip side and a yin and a yang. One side, you have the injection of poisonous attributes of attitudes and has-beens and jealousy and anger and so much manipulation. And then on the other half, you have the infectiousness that it causes behind it. So we're hitting the negative first. The infectiousness that it rubs off on you. You start having a bad day. You start being mean to people around you. You start not even knowing that you are. You start having this wall built up or this stereotype built up or these kind of cautions, the precautions just making you feel some type of way. And you're wondering where they're coming from and you wonder who you've been dealing with. If you see the 5 people, or even the first 3 to 5 people you're around, in my opinion, in fact, for myself, that will be your future. And I noticed that, I thought about that as well when I was sitting there thinking about back in the day for me, 10 years, whatever. And I thought about the people I was hanging around. At the time, you really can't see out the picture when you're sitting in the frame. You can't. And I was like, man, there's some, and I think about it, they're still cool individuals, like the personality wise, but there were some bums. I mean, in all kinds of intents and purposes way, there were some people that really did not want to get it together at the time. Their lives have changed now. They have kids and different stuff, but we were just, I was always up on my hustle, so I can't really say for myself. I was always primped, really nice, but I'm saying, I started thinking about those around me and they really didn't care too much about what was going on. And I wondered why the situations turned up to where you are. You can't expect to stay dry when you're sitting there living in the middle of an ocean. That's the truth. And if you do stay dry living in the middle of an ocean on a little small island, teeny little island, yeah, good luck to that. So I'm just saying, on the other part of what I'm trying to get to with injection to infection. Yes, the grand finale. Be the change and feel the passion and embrace the power of the Spirit. No, not cliche. Hear me out now. But think about that. From all the things negative that someone can inject inside of us or try to. From all the little poisons that can be situated in us or around us or filling up our cups from what we allow or not knowing what's pouring into it. From all the things that go on around us and all the things that go about and the permeation of that beautiful light that draws forth within our souls. I remember someone, and a lot of people kept telling me, man, everywhere you go, the room lights up. It's like you have this switch that makes everyone feel full of energy and love and light. And you still have a couple of those dark particles around there that just don't even want to crack a smile. That just look at you like you're just the most annoying thing that ever happened, even if you're not talking. It's like they get feed off of your positive vibration. Some gravitate towards it and start shifting theirs, and some just stay completely the soul sucker kind of thing. Had an episode about that. Check it out. So I'm just, but I will say, let the happiness that you feel and the wonderfulness be injected into others seemingly, not forcefully, but naturally. Continue on with your shine no matter who tries to do it. A bad relationship, person who's hating on you, a bad comment on social media, someone who took your parking spot. No matter what it is, you keep going through what you have to go through and you keep pushing forward. Okay, from this Antarctica freeze that happened up here, at least in the Minnesota area, my goodness. Southern Minnesota, we were hit. Okay, negative 61 degrees. Talk about burr, chill. Okay, if you wanted anything to be frozen like a stiff block, that was definitely your chance. One thing I like about Minnesota and other cold areas, you never have to worry about a refrigerator when it goes out during the winter. That is for sure. That's for sure. Summertime, okay. But I'm just saying, you never have to worry about keeping stuff cool during that time. That's like a no freak out zone. But I'm just saying, on the other hand of that, even though my car was down for 72 hours, things were just crashing and burning in my mind. I felt completely just depressed and just going through it and just seeing all the cold weather just smack and go, iciness and reports and people passing away, unfortunately. I still kept that injection ready to be able to be inhabited by those I was around once I got free. And the moment I went to the auto shop that night when the tow truck came, I was like, man, I walked into a store and 3 gentlemen were sitting there and they looked pretty okay, just chill. Just really blasé. I walked in there and I thought, okay, it's kind of a rough crowd. Just here to see if I can get my car going. But after like a few moments of just injecting them with the happiness I felt and just messing around with them and laughing, talk to them like they've been my friends since forever. That's what it is with everyone. I always have this connection with them, where I talk to them like they've been my friends for forever, because in another lifetime, from the spiritual beings that we are, from the creation of all things that we come from, we're all brothers and sisters. We're all cousins and nieces and nephews in some way. We're all connected. So it's like we never left off with each other. And the whole place just turned into this whole, it felt like a little disco ball kind of thing. Having a good time. Car started up real cool. Eric, one of the guys who was there, the manager, was just amazing. And just the other ones, awesome too. Ryan, Elvis. Okay, I don't want to say the names, but I'm just saying that's what their names were, I believe. But I'm saying like they were just really nice, kind-hearted sweethearts, and it was an amazing time. But I'm just saying it became infectious. The injection that I was able to give from what was given to me infected them even more into their smiles and happiness and laughing and giggling like we were teenagers in school about to go, go sit on the bleachers and just kick back with the brewski. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. Kids, don't do it if you're listening. I'm just saying. There's some apple juice, okay? But at the same time, I thought about it. I'm like, man, what about being that? That's why I came up with this. I mean, Anthony and them heard it afterwards, but hashtag injection to infection, or infectious, whatever you want to call it. But learn how to not let anyone inject their poison into you. And if they want to sit there and sift through it, like I said before, that's fine. You want to sift through it, but you're not the garbage collector. Don't let it become infectious to you, the toxic. So let the right ones in and the right things in. Let the things that permeate of good seed and good soil come into your life. And learn how to harness that happiness. And not necessarily want to hide it away so no one takes it from you, but spread it enough to where it just comes off to where you want someone else to feel the way you feel. In the goodest and best ways possible. So therefore you are infectious. It's like paying it forward. Infect others with the happiness that you bring and the smiles and the movements that are moving inside your heart. There's a lot of things that we fear and we're scared of in life. I know, RDDC families, I feel it. But don't let it hold you back from spreading that sunshine. Because what if our one mission, just think about it real quick. What if our one mission, okay, not saying that it is, but what if our one mission was to make that one person smile, and that one person change the world through their seed that they had an offspring later on, or just by something, right? It just completely went on to these acts of kindness. What about these acts of kindness that go on out here that are recognized by celebrities or Hollywoods or TV shows, and we don't know where it stemmed from 100 people ago, from that one person 100 people ago that stemmed from it, that could have been you or I. It's always the ripple effect. As I said, these shows come in combination with each other, and they all align to some way perfectly of understanding the balance of who we are. So hashtag injection to infection. Make sure no one injects you with their poison and negativity. And make sure it doesn't become infectious around you to where you're picking it up and giving it out. If you're going to have anything to inject joy, peace, happiness, and love, understanding, and gratitude for all that is. And be infectious to know that spreading that alone, that's something I would love to be contagious with. Something to where people cannot get enough of what I got to give because it was given to me to give. And knowing that people can pick that up off of me makes me know that my purpose here is served even more so in life. So please remember to be the change, feel the passion, and embrace the power of the Spirit. This is your host, Lex. Check us out at Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com. That's YANDEX.com, and as well as realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com, realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. All of our links, wonderful things going on, awesomely amazing. Just remember, hashtag you, be true, and be amazing. And just remember to spread the love and be the injection that spreads the love of peace and joy as infectious. And you will be wonderful. And talk to you. We love you. And we'll be back very, very soon.